That lady you're talking about, she the one who came up here with that strange girl? The one who wanted to ride in her slippers?
Bethany?
I don't remember names, but after the bucket incident, I don't think they ever came back.
What happened with the bucket?
The lady wanted the girl to call her Aunt Jessie. Girl has meltdown, throws a bucket at her. I knew they weren't related. There was something else going on.
She was having an affair with Bethany's father.
That's Mrs. DiLaurentis, isn't it?
Yeah. Mrs. D was on the board. She was part of the cover-up.
So Bethany left Radley, and then she went looking for Mrs. DiLaurentis.
And found someone waiting for her with a shovel.
Maybe that person was A?
I thought she really liked me, but everything she said to me was a lie.
Who was she talking about?
Every word, every visit.
Mrs. DiLaurentis. She was having an affair with Bethany's father.
I wonder if I can trust anyone in that family. Is it like mother, like daughter?
Oh my God.
Did Allison know Bethany?
Allison lured Bethany to Rosewood.
What? Why?
She knew about the affair. Allison set her up. She was jealous, and she wanted Bethany dead.
Why, Mommy?
Because I don't want Daddy to leave us, and he will if you tell him about the dresses. Where are you?
I'm in here. Duh. Aren't you impressed? I guess all your nagging finally paid off.
Oh my God! You almost took off my freaking fingers!
You think that's funny? The stunt you pulled, that's some sort of sick joke to you?
Seriously almost took off my limbs.
Is that what the two of you do when you're not braiding each other's hair? Figure out ways to scare the hell out of me?
Why are you having a full-on hemorrhage?
Don't you speak to me that way.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I get a phone call this afternoon. We have your daughter here, they tell me. We think she may be a danger to herself. She wants to stay here. So I run about 3 stop signs. I'm trying to get your father on the phone. I'm terrified that you've hurt yourself. Then I get there. She's dressed head to toe in your clothing, but it's not my daughter sitting in Radley. It's Cece Drake.
I can't believe that crazy bitch actually did it.
Go to your room. Go to your room, because I can't be held accountable for what happens.
I didn't even know that she was actually gonna do it.
Well, you enjoy it, because it's the last game that the two of you are going to play together. Even the doctor I spoke to agreed that this friendship is toxic.
So are a lot of things.
That girl is no longer welcome in this house. How could this happen? I don't understand. I don't want you going out tonight.
It's the last weekend of summer.
It's not a discussion.
We planned this ages ago and you said it was okay.
Allie, now is not the time. You have to send somebody immediately.
Is this about you thinking that Spencer's the bully? Because I have that under control now.
I know things about that family that you don't.
Really? Like what?
I've seen what they're capable of. And you have to remember, you can never turn your back on a Hastings. For once in your life, please don't push me on this. Call it a night. Go upstairs to your room. Yes. And is there any news? Please hurry. I'm very, very worried. Please send someone. I see. Yes. Yes. Of course.
Will you tell her to stay away from that girl?
What girl?
The girl. That blonde girl. There's something wrong with the air around that one. Very troubling.
Hey, this conversation isn't over.
It is over, Spencer, and so are we.
Don't you walk away from me. Damn it, Ellie. I said stop.
You're way out of your league, Spencer.
Am I? You sure about that?
Why don't you put that thing down before you hurt yourself?
Cece didn't tell anyone what she saw because Mrs. DiLaurentis paid her not to. Mrs. DiLaurentis also witnessed the fight.
Damn it, Allie, I said stop it!
Did she even know how to text? A has been telling us to stop going after Allison, probably because A wants to bring her home.
That's exactly what we've been trying to do. Why would Mrs. DiLaurentis think that we were in the way?
Maybe because she thinks I tried to kill Allie.
When did Allie's mom accuse you of attempted murder? Why are you just now telling us this?
Look, the other night, I found a bunch of dirt in the bottom of my bed, and Allie's mom made some cryptic comments about it.
Don't pin that on her. I mean, that sounds like an A move.
Which is why I think she's A.
Mrs. D being A makes about as much sense as you whacking Allie over the head with the shovel.
I could have. Cece told Ezra that both she and Mrs. DiLaurentis saw me pick up a shovel and go after Allie.
But Allison's still alive.
We argued that night, okay? And we'd all been drinking, but I was also in amphetamines. I don't remember anything. And lately I've been seeing things, and I don't know if it's just me coming off of the drugs or if it is a guilty conscience. But if two people saw me go after her...
Why believe anything Cece says?
Because it wasn't just Cece. Ezra put it in his book, okay? He thinks that one of us tried to kill her, and that person is probably me. What's going on? It's stuck.
What's that?
What?
wasn't you, Spencer. You were sound asleep when I left the barn.
That doesn't mean that I didn't hurt that other girl.
You're not listening, Spence. You went back to sleep.
Mom's talking to Sandra King. She's the best criminal defense lawyer in the state. Dad? Spencer didn't kill that girl. So I'm going to tell you the truth. And you can do whatever you want with it. Maybe it'll help you. Maybe it won't. But at least you'll know. I saw you the night Alison disappeared. I heard you fighting with her. And I saw you. I saw you with a shovel in your hand. It felt like everyone who ever made the mistake of touching Allie was there that night. What's that line from The Tempest? This island is full of noises. Then I saw the body. I thought you killed Alison with that shovel. Now I'm not sure what happened, but standing there, that's what I thought, and I didn't want anybody to know. I couldn't look at her face, so I pushed her in and covered her up. And I didn't tell anybody about what I did, or what I thought you did. And now I know it wasn't Alison, and she wasn't dead when I buried her. She was a stranger, and I buried her alive. Because I thought I was protecting you. Our family has a gift for self-preservation. But there's a point when you go from survivor to predator. And I guess that's what happened to us.
I think the questions they're asking tell us more about their investigation than our answers do.
How so?
Was Spencer a loyal friend? Was she desperate?
Desperate enough to do what?
Kill Bethany.
Caleb, you're supposed to keep that secret.
Mona came to me.
I knew you'd tell him, so I asked for his help.
Are there any other helpers coming?
No, I didn't tell my bed buddy.
Neither did I.
I'm sorry. Could you lie to that face?
I unlocked 2 more files. Your software slays, by the way. Is that decoding program military?
You don't want to know.
The cops were granted access to Bethany's Radley files yesterday. I can't open that link, but I did find this affidavit that Holbrook sent to the DA today.
No longer consider Alison DiLaurentis a person of interest in Young's murder investigation. So she's totally off the hook?
Yeah, Spencer's on it.
The information we obtained from Bethany Young's hospital records informed the theory we've been working since day one. Spencer Hastings murdered Young to gain favor with the group's leader, Alison.
Why would killing Bethany score points with Allie?
She told them she knew that I was taking the pills, so they think that I would have done anything to make her keep it a secret.
Yeah, but why would they think that she wanted Bethany dead? You said he sent this to the DA?
Guys, I know how this works. They submit an affidavit so they can issue an arrest warrant. Can you please call Toby? I have to find my parents.
Spencer Hastings, you're under arrest for the murder of Bethany Young.
No, what? I didn't do this.
You have the right to an attorney.
I didn't.
But she didn't do anything.
Anything you say will be admissible in a court of law.
She didn't do anything.
Guys!
Spencer!
Toby!
I'll call your parents.
We'll get you out.
When the police found Allie's...
The police didn't find her. It was workers tearing down the gazebo.
Right. But once the police were called, did you see...
See what? What was left of her? The yellow blouse was enough. Do you know what you would like?
I'll have whatever you're having, except for the Bloody Mary.
I'm not ordering a cocktail.
Go for it. I won't tell Dad.
Maybe a small glass of Chablis. Allie, you've got to take my word on this. That top was way too revealing.
I'm happy with the yellow one. Would it be okay if I stayed down the shore till Tuesday?
By yourself? No.
I won't be alone. When you and Daddy leave Arian's mess, we'll take the train down. And Hannah wants to come too.
So you've already invited them?
Sort of. Look, we need a major sleepover.
And why can't that happen here?
Because it would suck. Aria and Emily would find some excuse to leave, and Spencer will sneak out in the middle of the night. And Hannah's creeped out by Jason. He stares at her chest.
I'm sorry. I'm just not big on leaving 5 teenagers in a Cape-made beach rental.
Please, Mom. We need this. Our group's falling apart and summer's almost over.
Allison, take no for an answer.
Please.
I think we should share the Greek salad. It's big enough for 2. What are you doing? Allison, don't. It's been quite a morning already. Do you hear me? Don't do this here. I will leave you at this table. I mean it. I'll let you land face first on the sidewalk. Allison, breathe. I said breathe. Breathe! Okay, fine. One night.
Oh my God. Allie knew Bethany, and she invited her here for Labor Day.
When Melissa saw Bethany, she was wearing Allison's clothes.
Another set of Allison's clothes. There had to be a duplicate set. Allie wasn't walking around naked.
Are you saying it was always someone's idea that Bethany take Allie's place?
Tell me another way that Bethany ends up in that yellow top.
Allie?